Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. I am Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, and today's Mindset Monday, we are going to talk about what control really looks like. What does control over your life really look like? Because a lot of us go from living in a dictatorship, being told what to do every second of every moment, to now having to figure things out on our own and not really knowing how to tap into our own mind or our own energy centers. We're not really in control of our own actions, our own thoughts, our own movements. We're scattered, chaotic, undisciplined, ungrounded, lost, anxious, frustrated. All that comes from lack of control. And if you say, I can't control, I have nothing to control, like I have no control, I have no power, that therein is your first issue. You always have power. You always have power, and you always have a choice. You may not always like the choices that you have. However, you always have the power to choose. You always have the power to choose. And what it is that you're feeling you don't like, it's only for the moment. It's only for the right now, because nothing, even even your patterns or your habits that you do day in and day out, it doesn't remain the same. There is like little variations in everything that you do. The the actions may seem the same, but there are little variations. So allow yourself to expand what it is that you know in the right now, or what you don't know in the right now, and get disciplined and get a hold of yourself. Because when you're in control of your emotions, of your emotions, let's start there. When you're in control of your emotions, that means you're in control of your energy. That means that you are responding, not reacting. That means that you are disciplined. That means that you're allowing yourself to take whatever time that is needed to assess the situation. That doesn't mean that you're not quick on your feet, but it means that you know how to not get overly angry or erratic, or people that just jump off on the wire. Having control over your emotions is extremely important. Having control over your thoughts. Your thoughts create your habits. So I did a contest. If you're subscribed to my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. If you're not, what are you waiting for? I do blogs, I put out rituals, I put out helpful reminders, I do giveaways. So go to my website. It's the first thing that pops up. Go ahead and subscribe to my list. But I did a contest on my website, and I can track it. I can see how many emails went out, how many people opened the emails, how many of them read them. Like, if you opened it, did you read it? Like, did you stay in it for a certain amount of time? And I was doing a contest, and of the people that actually read the email, only 1% of them entered the well, maybe not more, like 5%. Yeah, maybe like 5%, because it wasn't 10%. Like 5% of the people that actually opened and read it, and it was like right there at the top, entered the contest to even try to win. Because so many people are used to saying, oh, they count themselves out before they even try. I don't win anything, or oh, I'll let somebody else, or whatever the case may be. Whatever story you tell yourself, that's a thought process. It's a habit to not even try, because you've already accepted defeat before it even went down. Now, granted, life may have got you there because we have all experienced a lot of things. We've all experienced a lot of things, but greatness comes from uncomfortability. It comes from experience, right? That wisdom to navigate different situations come from the experiences. So if you just lived a bland life, again, robotic behavior, living other people's living up to other people's expectations, or living other people's like storyline of you, like what they expected from you, what they demanded from you, and you not even being fully in touch with yourself, you will you will find yourself in a perpetual state of starting over, or being scattered, or being in chaos. You'll find yourself in that repeated loop because you're not grounded, you're not in your center, you're not in yourself, you're bouncing from whatever influence there is in front of you at the moment. So when you are control of yourself, of your mind, right, with your thoughts, of your emotions, which is with your body, when you allow yourself to be in control, you start to see things play out in a whole different way. Because when you program yourself, most of the time, whether you love yourself or not, like your underlying energy pattern is one of, survival, right? But not like I got to do this to survive, but persevering, right? It's a phrase and it's eluding me right now, but self perseverance. Yeah, self-preservation, right? You're going to do things you're like, I know I need to eat. I know I need to drink. I know I need shelter. You're not going to harm yourself. That's not your first thing. So when you live from your own programming and you follow your own mind and your own gut intuition, then more than likely you will find yourself in a space where you are excelling more than decelling. You are being more helped than you are not being helped. And that's because you are in control of you. But when you are allowing other influences, past bad experiences, expectations of others, expectations of society, when you let that dictate and rule your life, you will forever be on a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Okay? So take this time and evaluate, where do I need more control in my life? What are my thoughts? I'm thinking thoughts all the fucking time. What is it that is running? At least the conscious thoughts. Subconscious thoughts, they take time. They take a process to be reprogrammed. Okay? But they take cues from behaviors, from surroundings, from your environment. So if you are in control of what it is that you think, what you see, what you eat, what you're around, and I understand that some of us are like, well, I'm just barely making it, so I got to do what it is that I got to do. I've been in a space where I was barely making it, but I still was transmuting the energy. When I was sharing one chicken breast and a fucking cup of rice between me and my 3 children, and I was religious at the time, so I would pray, I would bless over the food, I would be like, let this shit expand like them 3 fishes and loaves of bread for Jesus. Right? You always hear Big Mama can make the miracle. Like, you're having all these thoughts anyway. Why not think this is enough? I am okay. I am worthy. I should have this. And not, I'm such a F up. Things always go wrong. Whatever, whatever. Ugh. It doesn't even feel good me saying it. If you're having thoughts that don't make you feel good, then you're not in your God state, because God feels good. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Because that's you. That's your underlying, that's your natural set point. But if you're not in control of yourself and you're just going along to get along, you will find yourself in all sorts of confusion. Okay? So that is that, wealthy family. Me and hubby have a lunch date, so I'm gonna pop up out of here. But I love you all. I'm grateful for you all. Look for some updates coming through. I'm gonna run a flash sale as well, so that's also why you want to be on my website, because I'm gonna run the flash sale because I am in control of my own destiny. I do what the fuck I want to do. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna start at Thursday. That's my favorite day of the week, but be on the lookout for that. But anyway, until we connect again, Stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.